KNDI Radio. All right. So on the program, we have a segment that we call Punto Contra Punto. This is headline news from the Philippines. And ang ginagawa po natin ay hinahatid po natin sa inyo ang mga headline news. At pwede po natin pag-usapan kung anong tingin sa balita. If you like the balita, you don't like the balita, fake balita. Kung anong tingin sa balita, pwede po natin pag-usapan. At kung gusto niyo sumali sa usapan, tumawag lang po kayo o kaya mag-text sa 808-392-8230. 808-392-8230. Without further ado, mga kaibigan, gagayang kakabsat, umpisahan na po natin ang ating punto kontrapunto. Alright guys, so ito ang top news from GMA News Network, and here it goes. The headline: Proposed Senate resolution seeks diplomatic countermeasures amid China harassment. Okay, here we are again. Sabihin nyo, nandiyan na naman tayo. China harassment. Ano na naman to, Alan? Ano na naman to? Well, if you haven't heard, a few days ago, winotter cannon tayo ng mga Chinese. Okay, they water cannoned our ship na tumutulong, nagdadala ng supply sa Ayungin Shoal. This time talagang water cannons na, hindi na yung nagle-laser lang or nag-ano. So, parang nagiging mas matindi ang mga ginagawa ng mga inchik sa mga Pilipino or the Philippines. So here's the headline. That was the headline. Okay, proposed Senate resolution seeks diplomatic countermeasures. Okay, diplomatic not physical or warring countermeasures, but diplomatic. A proposed resolution urging the government to exert all legal and diplomatic countermeasures against China amid continued tension in the West Philippine Sea was filed in the Senate. Senate Resolution number 980 urged all relevant agencies to exhaust and pursue all the necessary mechanisms and pursue such other diplomatic courses of action as may be deemed necessary to put an end to the continued aggression and illegal activities of China in the West Philippine Sea, to protect our people and our national territory and ensure peace and stability in the region. The resolution also condemned the unprovoked aggression, continued harassment, and illegal and dangerous actions of China in the disputed waters. It was filed by Senator Joel Villanueva. This came after a Philippine vessel carrying supplies for Filipino troops stationed at the BRP Sierra Madre suffered heavy damage after the water cannon blasts from China Coast Guard ships in its approach to Ayungin Shoal last March 23. The resolution noted that another harassment incident occurred near Pag-asa Island on the same day, when a Chinese helicopter hovered close to a group of Filipino scientists, leading one to almost drown. China's actions in response to the recent incident in the West Philippine Sea are concerning, considering the agreements reached between President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and President Xi Jinping in San Francisco. In August last year, the Senate also adopted a resolution condemning the continued harassment of Filipino fishermen. China claims almost the entire South China Sea, a conduit for more than $3 trillion in annual ship commerce. Its territorial claims overlap with those of the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei. In 2016, an international arbitration tribunal in The Hague said China's claims had no legal basis, a decision that Beijing has rejected. So anong tingin nyo guys? Diplomatic countermeasures. Gumawa ng resolution para hindi ma-escalate. Anong tingin nyo guys? Time to do something other than resolutions? Anong tingin nyo? Punto kontra punto tayo. Hello, KNDI, you're live.
Hello, paring OJ.
Paring OJ, what do you think of this, sir?
Naguguluhan akong isipin yan.
Paulit-ulit eh.
Hindi lang yun. Paulit-ulit yung mga ginagawa nila sa ating gobyerno.
Yes.
Mga, anong tawag nito, complain sila ng complain, naghahain na ng, sila Joey Villanueva. Pero nakakapagtaka, ang ibig bang sabihin nito, ang China, mas maganda o mas effective yung kanilang mga surveillance equipment. Kasi isipin mo na lang pare, bakit nangyayari yan? Nangyayari yan every time na yan, na wala ang mga US forces. Bakit nangyayari po na US forces? Alam ba nila kung kailan malayo ang US forces, kaya nila nagagawa ito sa maliliit na mga vessel natin? Diba?
Good point.
Tapos ano nangyayari ngayon? Tapos sasabihin na naman, pagdating sa gobyerno, nagpapile lang ganito, nagpapile lang ganyan. Yun ang aking pare. Keep chance always.
Great. Thank you, paring OJ. That's a great point, pare. I mean, ginagawa ba ng China to na hindi nila alam na binabantayan sila ng mga Americans? Or what di mga surveillance equipment? Siguro nakikita naman yan sa nakikita niya naman sa satellite. Yung mga satellite technology natin na hindi naman ganun kalayo. It's right there. Diba? Ayungan siya. That's probably less than an hour away from the Philippines. The Philippines, anong tawag doon? Yung exclusive economic zone. Yan. Yeah. And, yun nga eh. Paulit-ulit. Pero yun nga, sana hindi ganun paring OJ na mas maano yung China or paano nila na kikita na wala yung Amerika kaya sila gumaganon. Anyway, one more comment on this. Give it a second here. Punto kontra punto tayo mga kaibigan. Siguro ang magandang tanong, anong tingin nyo dapat gawin natin? Anong tingin nyo yung mga listeners natin? What do you think? What do you think we should do? Anong pinakamainam na gawin? Considering na hindi sila tumitigil, paulit-ulit. At parang wala tayong magawa. They just letting him do it, you know. May tama. Hindi naman tayo ganun kalaki katulad ng China, but at the same time, we are a sovereign nation. Right? We have our own territory, our own territorial waters. Right? Hindi lang naman yung kumbaga land. Meron din tayong sa sea. Ownership in the sea. So, anyway guys, dyan po tayo. Ayan, ang nangyayari ngayon. Po tayo malagay sa sobrang alanganin na makipag-away tayo. At least, dinadaan pa ni Apo Presidente Bongbong Marcos Jr. itong diplomatic way. Right? At hindi na all-out digmaan. Diba? Sana wag naman for that. Don't needed that in that part of the world. Although, I don't know, ang dami nilang pinag-uusapan katulad ng Taiwan. Okay. But at least Taiwan, hindi sa Pilipinas yan. Taiwan yan, hindi Pilipinas. So, anyway, yan ang ating punto-kontrapunto, guys. Huwag niyong kalimutan, habang live po tayo, hinahatid po natin sa inyo ang ating punto-kontrapunto segment, Headline News from the Philippines. So kung gusto niyo pong malaman kung anong nangyayari sa Pilipinas, ituloy niyo inyong pakikinig dito sa ating Filam Community Hour with Allan Alvarez, kung saan natin hinahatid sa inyo ang ating punto-kontrapunto segment. I got time for one more song before we end the program today, and here's some more reggae for you. It's up a vibe. Nilang remake ng Uhaw. Dilaw. Normally it's a rock version, but here's a reggae version. Drop a vibes. Para sa inyo, mga kaibigan, ito sa ating Community Hour with Allan Alvarez. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. here on 1270 AM. KNDI Radio.
Sabik na mahalikan, mayakap ko't masayo sa ulan ng mundo'y gagaan. Mundo ko'y gagaan. Maligaw man ang landas ay hahanapin ng kalsada patungo sa'yo. Ikaw ang daan. Dumilim man ang paligid ay ikaw pa din ang ilaw ko. Oh, 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 oh. Trio, oh, 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 oh. Bakit uhaw sa iyong sayaw? Bakit ikaw hindi bibitaw sa iyong sayo? Laging ikaw ako'y giniginaw. Halika rito, dito ka lang sa tabi ko. Mananatiling uhaw, uhaw, uhaw. Hey! Hindi na mapakali, puso'y nagmamadaling lambingin at suyuin ka. Huwag kang giliw, ako'y iyo. Kahit na matalison, mapagod at bumigay ang tuhod, di ako'y hinto. Ikaw aking dulong. Mawala man ang anino ko, nandito ka, uy, naw ko. Oh, 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 oh. Trio, oh, 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 oh. Bakit uhaw sa iyong sayaw? Bakit ikaw hindi bibitaw sa iyong sayo? Laging ikaw ako'y giniginaw. Halika rito, dito ka lang sa tabi ko. Mananatiling uhaw, uhaw, uhaw.
Alright guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for Through the Bible with the Most Reverend J. Vernon McGee right after this program. We got Adding Brian taking you home on this absolutely beautiful, gorgeous Aloha Monday. Any questions about the show, guys? So kaya gusto nyo mag-advertise, tawag lang po kayo. Kaya mag-text to 808-392-8230. 808-392-8230. Here is your thought for the rest of the day. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. That's from Neil Dorald Walsh, mga kaibigan, and that's your thought for the rest of the day. Ito po si Allan Alvarez, nagpapaalam, nagpapasalamat at nagsasabi na mabuhay ang Pilipino sa Hawaii.
Halika rito, dito ka lang sa tabi ko.